and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a pick a card on what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you. I've been getting so many signs and synchronicities. I know that this reading is on time for me, so I'm sure it'll resonate with you guys as well. So let's jump right in. Before we get started, per usual, you can hit me up on Etsy. It's in the description below. If you would like your own private tarot reading for your protection, that's the only place. The only way you can get a private reading from me. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're feeling called to, and other than that, we're going to jump in. So pause the video if you need more time. Yes, you can pick more than one pile. We have group 1 with the green stone, group 2 with the yellow stone, group 3 with the red stone, and group 4 with the blue stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just going to get started. All right, group 1 with the green stone, let's jump right into your spread. What have your guides been trying to tell you? So the first couple of cards that we have that were under your stone, we have Kathumi and Deserving. And it's interesting that this is coming up because I'm immediately getting an energy that your guides have been telling you through signs and synchronicities and signals that you're about to walk into some abundance, but for whatever reason, I'm feeling this I'm getting this feeling of irritation with that from your end. It's like, okay, I just want to be living the life that I want. I don't want all of these confirmations anymore. And I feel like at a previous point in your journey, you did want confirmation, like, is this, leading me anywhere? Is all of this work gonna be worth it? And now you're getting like confirmation that you're going in the direction that you want to, but it's more irritating than it is confirming these days. So let's see what we have here. We have Kathumi with the Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer. You seek, trust what you know. So I'm getting a very sure energy with that, and I feel like that's where a little bit of that bite comes from. Like, I feel like you guys are very sure that you've done what has been asked of you, and you've done all you could to better your situation. So now you're like, I know it's on the universe because I've been, getting out of my comfort zone. I've been manifesting. I've been trying new ways. I've been doing, like, from your perspective, I feel like really everything that you can. And you're like, I know something's gonna pop off eventually because I've done my part. And then we have Deserving. You, like all of God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. So tapping into this energy, I feel like the universe is confirming, like, you are ready. And you have done your part. We have I can never pronounce this, Mahavadar Babaji and the Holy Spirit. So soul expansion, your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. This is another thing. I'm getting like a rocky ascension energy with you guys. I feel like you guys have like broken through the matrix, and it's hard for you to see things as magical and mystical when you realize that magic is not so magical as you may have thought before, or how someone tried to sell it to you before. Like when you first got into manifesting, or when you first got into magic, whatever, it's like you thought it was much more like fantastical and magical. But now you're realizing, no, it takes hard work. And once you know more, it's like, I don't know, I feel like you guys have seen some things you didn't want to see, like maybe you had a scary experience, something. I feel like I keep getting this consistent energy of you guys being turned off. Your guides are coming here and they're trying to tell you you've just gone through an ascension. You're like, I know that. They're like, the Cloak of Wisdom, you already know the answer you seek. Like, you already know your abundance is coming to you. It's like everything that they're telling you, you already know, but I don't know, there's something missing here. I'm like, what is that? And then we have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. With you guys, I don't feel like your guides are trying to communicate to you anything that you don't already know. I feel like there's a dissonance. Like you and your guides, or you and the universe, God, Spirit, the divine, are not on the same frequency these days. I feel like you guys may have a chip on your shoulder. There may be something that you're upset about. I feel like God didn't come through and help you when you really needed it. Like, you did end up losing your car, your home, your job. Like, something did happen, and it's like, no, I'm getting this energy. And see, then we have expect miracles. So I'm feeling like I feel like your guides are trying to tell you like everything's happening for a reason. I know that what it is you were trying to manifest or what it is that you wanted, somehow, some way you're farther away from that. But with the expect miracles, it's like the end goal is still gonna happen. Ultimately, what you want, you're still gonna achieve that. But the way, like the way you had to get there, I do not feel like you guys are cool with. I do not feel like you guys feel like that warm, taking care of energy from the universe. Like you guys have been really worried about yourself and your own abundance, and I feel like you had to rescue yourself. And so what your guides are trying to tell you is, you know, what you were manifesting before, what you've been wanting, you're gonna get. It's still coming through. But you guys are seeing the situation as, oh my God, I'm not even gonna worry about this anymore. 9 of Swords in reverse. And then we got the 4 of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So definitely something to do with some sort of financial loss, like whether it's a job, whether it's you guys not securing a promotion you were trying to manifest. And then of course, you know, 4 of Wands is like, you know, soulmate or marriage energy, union energy. I feel like you guys have given up on romantic connections as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So this is such like an enigmatic spread. Like it's so like, there's so many different, there's so many crossing like versions of reality that you guys are experiencing at the same time. You're still manifesting things, but I don't know, I just feel like you guys have a bitter taste in your mouth. Ultimately, what I've gotten so far is mainly that your guides are trying to tell you like what it is that you've been manifesting is coming through, but it's almost like you guys know it's coming through. But at the same time, it's not because you're like super optimistic and, you know, like doe-eyed about what the universe can bring to you. It's because you know that you've done your job. I'm getting this energy with you guys where it's kind of like you're doubting your spiritual team, questioning whether or not there is a God, questioning whether or not manifestation is even real because of how much work you've had to do for yourself in the 3D, and also because of that loss, like that loss of something. I feel like that was a sacrifice. We have the media card. Now I know that this card talks about doing media, but I feel like watching other people win on social media, and you took the higher path of, you know, the ascended path of doing the great work, you know, that spiritual work that not a lot of people will run to do. I feel like you guys took that path, and it's like I still didn't get what I was supposed to get out of it. So it's like, I just get this conflicting energy with you guys. Honestly, I feel like you guys may be seeing a bunch of signs, signals, and synchronicities, but mainly your guides are trying to reestablish the connection with you. I'm getting that they're giving you the confirmation that there's miracles going through. 2, they're trying to tell you everything happens for a reason. All of this did happen this way for a purpose, not for nothing. And then 3, I feel like they're just trying to make that connection and build that relationship with you again. That's more of the energy that I'm getting. I don't feel like your guides are trying to tell you anything you don't know. I don't feel like they can tell you anything you don't know, because it's like you've tried it all and you know that you've done your part, you know, and really you want to ask them like, why didn't you help me? You know what I mean? And they're like, it had to happen this way for whatever reason. But like I said, I just get this consistent energy where you guys are kind of at odds. You can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. So perhaps you've been trying to manifest a promotion, but you also ask the universe for a better work situation, and the universe can see, even if you get a promotion, it's just going to make you more and more stuck at this job, and you're still not going to be happy. So the universe isn't bringing through abundance in that way. But at the same time, it's like, this is what pays the bills for now. So like, I feel like something went left, like I lost my job, you know what I mean? So it's just like, there's definitely a disconnect. We have blocks lifted. So mainly what your spiritual team wants to tell you is that miracles are coming through. They're making a way for you. Everything happened for a reason. I feel like you guys need to work on connecting with your guides and your spiritual team and, you know, the universe again, because I do feel like there's a bit of distrust now in the relationship, and it's like you can't work like a well-oiled machine because I don't fully even trust you guys. That's where I feel like you're at. So that's like my personal suggestion. from the outside looking in at the spread, because the spread wasn't really supposed to go this way, but I can see this energy clearly coming through. So I feel like that's what you guys should focus on versus like what they're trying to tell you, because again, it's like, it's not like they have really any real information for you at this time. Previous obstacles came from fear and they are now lifted away, is what it says at the bottom of that card. Like I said, that's what I would recommend. You guys can always hit me up on Etsy if you want to go deeper. You already know that. Don't forget to like the video. I appreciate it. That is the message I have for you guys today, okay? Subscribe if you're feeling called to, and other than that, I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 2, with the Yellowstone, let's jump right in, okay? What have your spirit guides been trying to tell you? So the first cards we have that were under your stone, we have Lady Venus and Detox Time. Ooh. This is a 6th year, 2022. It is a Venus year. So tapping into this energy, I feel like you guys are a little bit ahead of the curve. I don't feel like this year is about super harsh lessons for you. I feel like this year has more been about processing and expansion. That's just what I'm getting right away. Lady Venus with downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. I feel like you guys have learned a lot about yourself recently, and you're having a hard time accepting your new truths. Like you've spent, like for an example, say you've been spending all of your life, like, you know, working your way up to being the perfect wife or the perfect mother. Like say you were raised by a traditional family and they raised you to think that women should be traditional, women should be in the household, taken care of, da 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 da. But I feel like recently you guys have admitted to yourself or come to the understanding, like, I don't want that for myself. I want something different. Or this could be the direct opposite, vice versa. You know, you've, you know, lived a young, wild, and free life, but it's hard for you to admit now, like, I low-key want to be a wife. I want to be in a household. I want to be with one person. And this is just an example anyway. But like I said, we got Lady Venus, and this is Venus's year. This is the 6th year, and, you know, tapping into this energy, I'm just getting I get like an energy of you guys having a hard time accepting your new truths. And I feel like that's one of the things your guides are trying to get you to come to so that you can now manifest it. But I also feel like there's going to be like the perfect time to manifest for you guys, and you're going to know. I feel like it's some sort of event you're going to be called to. And I don't mean an event like a party. I mean event like at like a transit, like it could be eclipse season, or it could be, you know, like a specific transit happening, or it could be a specific moon. Like that's the time when you're supposed to manifest it. So detox time, release toxins from your body, mind, and diet is what it says. So I feel like you guys are trying to better yourself and ultimately just be open to receive for the most part. Tapping into this energy, I feel like you've learned a lot about yourself recently. I feel like you guys are kind of coming out of a slumber as well. Like you may have spent a few months not here. I don't know how to explain that, but I've definitely been through this before, where it's like you have a few months where it's like you're literally an autopilot and you're going through a fog. And then once you're out of the fog, you look back at it like, how did I even navigate being, because I wasn't here, you know what I mean? We have the Judgment card and the Ace of Wands in reverse. What I can say is you guys are going through a lot spiritually. Your body, when you wake up, you're probably still feeling tired. When you wake up, you're probably feeling unmotivated, like, and you're trying to get away from that toxic manifest, 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 do, action, 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 you know? We live in such a masculine-oriented society that we exalt masculine energy only. But if you don't recharge and you don't tap into like your actual like spiritual side, your intuition, you're not gonna receive the downloads telling you what to do in order to work smarter, not harder. So I feel like you guys have been kind of in hermit mode a little bit, and I feel like you're wanting to reemerge, or the fog is clearing, so you're starting to feel like you should be doing something. And your guides are telling you you're doing a whole lot that you're not even aware of right now. Like in the dream space, you may be doing light work, just your energy itself spiritually. I feel like you're existing in this 3D plane, but you're also existing somewhere else. And it's like you can't consciously remember or see that dimension that you're in, but you can feel the tiredness on your 3D body. So it's like, I don't have a reason to really feel like, you know, super low. I don't have a reason to feel tired. I just went to, like, you just don't have the energy for most things. And what your guides are trying to tell you is you've just gone through a lot spiritually, so rest. Take this time to rest. And I know. You know, like my whole spiel, I just did my whole masculine oriented energy spiel about society. Like, I know you're gonna feel like, no, I need to be doing something unacceptable, but truly you guys have been doing a lot. Whether or not you're aware of it, I also feel like your spiritual gifts are gonna start to kick up. I'm channeling so much. I've barely pulled any cards for you guys yet. And that's crazy because we literally got downloads and understanding, and I feel like such a clear line of connection from the divine right now. Like, they're just like, this and this is what they need to know. And I feel like that's how your path has been. You guys don't even resonate with tarot anymore. What you doing here? You know, like, you don't even, like, there's times like this where you know, resonate a little bit and you're like, oh yeah, I really needed to hear that. But like regularly, like in the grander scheme of things, like, you don't need to be here. Like, you don't need guidance. Like, you guys really are on your own unique, super unique path. We got the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Wands. So that's definitely an energy of you've done a lot and you're not done yet. I don't even need to freaking pull cards for your group. I really don't. But because like it's so clear the messages for you. You're going, and you know this, but you're going through, first of all, you're going through a spiritual ascension. Your guides are wanting you to rest because, like I said, you're doing a lot in other dimensions. I know you feel like you want to be doing something right now, but like you don't need to. You're doing enough. And the work that you're doing in other dimensions, you're gonna see rewards for it in this 3D reality. Things are gonna open up for you and just be easy. But what can I say for you guys? Because there's parts of your, you know, I do feel like everyone's mission is kind of different. You know, as soon as I try to ask a question, then it's just like they go quiet. I'm asking right now, like, okay, what can they expect in the 3D? And now it's like your guides are going quiet. And that may be something you're experiencing and really frustrated with. It's like, okay, you got so much to say. You got all these different things for me to do. You can even ask, like, why am I doing this? And then it's like silence, no signs, no signals, no synchronicities. But it's like when you're not even looking for it or paying attention, or you don't even want it, it's like bam, 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 bam. You're getting all these angel numbers and all this communication. So I can't say what to expect in the 3D, but I know it's going to be good for you guys. But I honestly, I don't know in what way. They're being quiet. I keep asking and they're like radio silence, seriously. Daily practice. The more you practice your new skills, the more comfortable and confident you become. Oh, that was another thing I was going to say for you guys. Your spiritual gifts are going to start to really manifest in the 3D. You're going to start seeing things. You're going to start hearing things. You're going to start having the ability to do things. Take that information as you will. It really depends on your path. Like, you know, there's so many different spiritual gifts that people have. Like, you know, some people can move things with their minds. Some people can, you know, telepathically communicate. It really just depends on, like, you know, you and who you are, and I guess your DNA. I don't know what gives you the gift over, like, one gift over another, so I can't say what gifts. And like I said, your group is so freaking unique and special that it is going to be different for all of you guys. But then we have recognition. You and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honors. See, if I would have just read the card that they gave me, I wouldn't have had to ask questions. Because, you know, you're getting recognition for the things that you've done in this reality and in other realities. But we have the Death card and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So again, your guides are doubling down on that, you know, don't work yourself to death, even though you live in a society where people do work themselves to literal death. You know, you don't need to do that. We have the Death card here. And an old version of your life is ending. We have the Page of Swords. The universe is basically kind of telling you, to be honest, do what you're told and just be open, because that's going to put you in a position where you'll be in the right place at the right time. I know that do what you're told, it didn't sit right with me either, but I'm learning to do what I'm told and just deliver the messages myself, because at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm human. So I'm going through this journey as well. It's normal to want to give pushback, but that's a part of the journey. So we have Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Honestly, the universe is kind of keeping certain things under wraps with you guys. And I feel like you've been in a fog because you've just been light working. Like, you've been in other dimensions. You are conscious. You're going to start to be able to see and feel those dimensions as well, which will be really cool. But beyond that, I don't even know how to wrap up your, I don't even know how to wrap up your pile group too, because it's so like mind-blowing and like it's not simple. It's very, very spiritual. So listen, take out of that what you can. That's what I have for you. As usual, you can hit me up on Etsy if you want to go deeper, if you want a private tarot reading. Other than that, don't forget to like the video. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. That was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with the red stone. Let's jump right in. What have your spirit guides been trying to tell you? So the first couple of cards we have that were under your stone, we have Mother Mary and Master Jesus. That's literally crazy how these came out from 2 separate decks and they kind of go in alignment with each other. Master Jesus with forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Okay, so I'm seeing some healing happening. The Blessed Mother is helping you with your divine life purpose. I get a very simple and clean energy with you guys. A very simple, clean energy. I feel like you guys have finally surrendered to the way that your path is going. Like, I feel like you were resisting for a while and you finally surrendered to the way it's going and you finally received genuine healing. You've genuinely started to heal, finally started to come out of the darkness. And I feel like you guys are kind of getting happy again. And the things that you want out of life now versus like a year ago are so different. Like, perhaps you wanted, you know, fame and fortune years ago, but now you just want a simple life, you know, with a family. That's just an example, but I feel like there was some sort of like significant change in terms of like what it is that you guys want. We have Faith and Master Buddha. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. I do feel like someone has done you wrong, group 3. And I feel like you guys just can't really take anymore. It's like you literally don't have the energy in you to even get upset. It's almost like an energy of you being numb. I feel like you've been through so much that it's just like, I don't even really want for anything but better than what I've had. And the universe is telling you to continue to forgive and heal. Master Buddha with increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So trust what your intuition is telling you to do. If your intuition is telling you to reach out to someone, do it. If your intuition is telling you to leave a situation, leave a job, whatever, do it. I feel like you guys are being really cradled and held by the universe during this time, and the universe is really taking care of you. And then we have El Moria, Archangel Michael, and Lady Portia. El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Yeah, more of this energy of the universe protecting you, knowing that it's here for you. I feel like you guys like made it out of a situation, a really dangerous situation, by the skin of your teeth. Like, you didn't realize how dangerous someone was until you left that relationship with them, and you realized like just how bad things could have gotten or how bad things could have been. Or you were at a job, you were absolutely miserable, and you realized you were in autopilot, disconnected from that place, because if you were connected to that place mentally, it would have destroyed you. Like, I feel like you guys kind of looking at this past, like the past version of yourself, or somewhere you've been, someone you've been with, whether that's like, you know, friends with or in a relationship with, and you're like, I don't know how I made it out of that situation alive, but I'm thankful. But you're kind of like, I feel like you guys are having a lot of memories of the past as well. I feel definitely a cycle is closed, and I feel like you guys are at the one again. So the main messages that I get so far is just protection and love, and your spiritual team kind of letting you know you're not going to, you know, go through those things again that you have been through. We have Archangel Michael with trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels are close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So I kind of get an energy, group 3, that you guys are starting over in a way. You could be starting a new job, starting a new life. Maybe you recently moved. Like I said, I'm definitely picking up on someone's story. You've fled like a relationship. Or you've, you know, walked away from an older version of yourself, and now you're walking into this new life, and you're looking like, I really need the universe. I really need help during this time. We have a Lady Portia with divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So that's, I get an energy with that, where it's like karma. The universe is saying, like, you know, those who have trespassed against you will be dealt with accordingly. People are going to be receiving their karma for what they have done to you. The universe is basically telling you to keep moving forward, and I feel like for the most part, you guys, like I said, have surrendered to doing that. We got the Hangman here, which is an energy of surrender for sure, and I feel like that's just confirming the energy that you guys have already been in. We have the Moon and the Ten of Swords. So I feel like you guys are really afraid of what's next. Really afraid that someone's gonna try to find you. I get so much fear, like you feel like you're gonna lose your job, or you feel like something bad is gonna happen. You've been getting this feeling for a while that something bad is gonna happen, and you don't know what it is. Some of you do know what it is, some of you don't know what it is. And your guys have been trying to tell you that they're protecting you. Well, we have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands. So when you least expect it, someone's going to come towards you romantically and offer you a relationship. I feel like this person is really going to take care of you. I get a very soft energy from this person. And we have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So they're going to defend your honor. They're going to pursue you. They're going to take care of you. They're going to protect you, make you feel safe, make you feel like, you know, everything that you've been through cannot repeat, because they're not the type of person who can do that kind of stuff. But I feel like you guys mentally, like someone really kind of messed with your head. We have the Temperance card in reverse. So really, I feel like the universe is mainly, your spirit guides are mainly sending you messages of love and protection and confirmation that you're not going to have to go through that again, and that it is over. It's like that odd silence after a tornado. Like if you live anywhere where you guys get tornadoes, hurricanes, or even just really bad weather, after some like really bad rain, like storms and things like that, you can feel and hear this too. There's just like this silence outside, you know, and it's scary, and it's just like you're kind of in shock looking at the rubble. And I feel like that's where you guys are, but most of you are now on an incline where you're actually starting to feel love again and healing, and just, I mean love in the sense that it's just around you. You feel like everything's gonna be okay. You're calming down. But at the same time, I do feel like this like panic of like, I don't know if I'm safe here. I don't know if things are gonna get better. Like, was that the worst of it? And yes, that was the worst of it, and you are going up from here. So that's the main message. Like I said, I'm getting for you guys a big message of protection and healing as well. We got the Two of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. Things are miraculously going to be pieced together for you in a positive way, group 3. I don't see that there's any work that you need to do. I see that, you know, a lot of these things are going to come to you. A new job opportunity, a new relationship, someone to take care of you, a new home, like opportunities to move and things like that. I see the universe like leading people in your path that will see something in you. And I've seen it happen before, you know. It's like, if you've ever felt compelled to just tell someone something, even a compliment, you know, like sometimes you can just look at people and you can tell when they need, like, I don't know, you can just feel it. Like you can tell when a compliment would change around their entire day. If you've ever felt that, you know what I mean. But in your case, I feel like it's going to be more dramatic. Like people are going to come up to you like, I just get this energy from you. I don't know why I feel connected with you, and I have this opportunity. I'm looking for just as an example, I'm looking for a nanny, and I'll pay you $30,000 to come watch my kids this summer. Like, opportunities like totally out of the blue. Like, what the heck is that about? That's going to get you away from your town, away from your city, away from your situation that you're finally naturally, you know, starting to heal from. That's how things are going to come in for you, very like randomly. People are going to be attracted to you to give you opportunities. I don't feel like the universe wants you to do anything at this point. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. The universe is like, don't get to manifesting, put down the magic stick, put away the cauldron and the herbs and all of that, and you just focus on your healing, and I will provide for you. I feel like that's what's next for you, group 3. It's definitely going to be a season of providing. On behalf of the collective, I gotta say thank you, because this feels very heavy that you guys have been through, and I do feel like it varies from person to person. But yeah, that's what I have for you. That's what your guides are trying to communicate. And yeah, you can hit me up on Etsy per usual if you want to go deeper, if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're feeling called to. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the blue stone. Let's jump right in. What have your spirit guides been trying to tell you? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have Brigid, and then we have sensitivity. There's those. Brigid, inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Sensitivity, your sensitive feelings are a muse. Your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. So I'm getting making lemonade out of lemons. Like, you may have had something happen recently where you've experienced a loss in some way. Like, it could be family, it could be a financial loss, it could be a romantic situation loss, it could be a friendship loss, job loss, whatever. Tapping into this energy, some sort of loss. And I feel like you guys are being encouraged to rise from that, whatever that is that you've been through, to move beyond what has happened. And like I said, make lemons out of lemonade. So okay, maybe you lost your job, and now this gives you an opportunity to start that business that you've been wanting to start for years or for months, you know. And then for some of you, I'm getting an energy where you may have embarrassed yourself a little bit, and I feel like it may have to do with a romantic situation, but it could be like a friendship, whatever. It could be like a work situation. Now your coworkers all look at you differently because you freaked out or you said something and it was too far. And you know, tapping in, I feel like you guys got overwhelmed and you just kind of bawled about it, or it's just a frustrating situation where everybody is looking at you differently because of what you did, and you're feeling like you just want to fix it. We have let go and helping children. That came out for you guys. Let go did come out first. Release the desire to control the situation. Leave it up to God's infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. So the universe is like, really kind of like, relax. I got you. I'm gonna help. Just let the situation breathe. And that may be for a couple of months. And I feel like that's the thing that you guys are really uncomfortable with. It's like, you know, even if this person or even if the situation comes back together, I don't want it to take that long. You know, I just want to fix it because you realize that you were wrong now, or you made the wrong move now. Some of you have apologized and it doesn't feel like that person is accepting it. Or maybe they accepted it, but it doesn't feel like they're not returning back to how things were. And I feel like you guys feel like you messed it all up. You messed something up, or you did too much, you took things too far, or like I said, you experienced some sort of loss. Helping children. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. This could also be helping young souls. So I feel like you taught someone something. Perhaps what happens when you poke and poke and poke the bear, you know. I feel like this is a situation where, yeah, somebody may have got a little butt hurt, or they may have got their feelings hurt because maybe you went off on them, or you did something that was too much. You did like, I feel like you guys are really, I'm hearing for some of you, this is something you've done in the past, like years ago, that all of a sudden you're having all of these thoughts about. Like, you keep remembering this experience that honestly you wanted to forget. We have Green Tara with Supreme Protection and Commander Ashtar with a call to action. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. So what I feel is a regeneration of a relationship for you guys, group 4. Whatever it is that you lost, there's definitely something better. Whatever it is that you messed up, it really did have to happen. It taught both parties something. It taught you things about yourself. It taught, you know, the other person things about you and themselves. The cords are being cut to that version of yourself. Like, you had to be aware that this was a part of you so that you didn't, you know, carry this with you moving forward. Like, for an example, if you're working your first job as a waiter or as a waitress, if you blow up on your manager there and you get fired, it's like, okay, it sucks, you know what I mean? You gotta look for a new job, but it's better than working up the ranks for years and years and actually making like real good money doing a job you would love to do and then blowing up then and getting cut from that job, you know? Like, the universe is saying this is small in comparison to the bigger picture, and it was important for this to happen now. And then we have Commander Ashtar with a call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So the universe is really kind of being a little harsh with you, saying you made this bed, now lay in it. You know what I mean? Like, let's create lemonade from these lemons. Like, instead of being a martyr and upset, like, there's got to be a period of time where you move beyond the tears, the guilt, you know? Like, you don't deserve to feel that way. You don't deserve to, you know, guilt yourself. You still deserve love. You still deserve a good, you know, reality, whatever reality you want. So it's time to move beyond what you've done and to forgive yourself. We got the Ace of Cups here. Oh, and the Chariot, I love it. That is an energy of moving forward with love and understanding of self. And here's the thing about the Chariot. You see how she has these at the bottom? What are these? They're not dogs, obviously, but she has those at the bottom, and one's white and one is black. That represents the yin and the yang. It's not about being love and light, you know? You have to recognize your shadow. If you don't integrate your shadow and you don't know anything about your shadow and you just try to only focus on your higher self, your shadow is gonna your life up. It's gonna mess your life up because you're not gonna be able to control it, because you're not gonna be aware of it, because you never give it any attention. And you know what I mean? Like, when it shows up, you're not even gonna know, you're not even gonna be aware of it. You know what I mean? So I feel like you guys had to realize that, okay, this is a trigger for me, or maybe I have a little temper, or this is a soft spot for me, this makes me feel away, and you know, this is what happens when I feel away, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, this was a learning experience for sure. And we have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands. It's time to move beyond that. Time to move beyond that. So I feel like what your guides are trying to tell you is not to feel guilty about things that you've done, or it's time to, you know, we did have that call to action. It's time to move beyond what has happened to you and to make lemonade out of lemons, you know? Me personally, I love a good come up story. I really, 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 really do. And with you guys, I feel like you're gonna have a great one. We have the Justice card in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse. So the universe is saying, yeah, you have been through some, and like, I just get such a snarky energy from the universe where they're being so like, you know, I feel like you guys are really like, okay, but this happened and I went through this, and you know, this person did this to me. And the universe is like, we know that, but it's time to move beyond that and, you know, start fresh. You've spent enough time feeling sorry for yourself. You spent enough time feeling, you know, guilty about things that you've done. It's time to move back into greatness. And I don't care what you did, you still deserve to live a great life. Even if you hurt someone's feelings, oh freaking well. Oh well, so what? You know what I mean? We're all gonna hurt each other's feelings at some point. Like, it's not the end of the world, even if they felt like it was the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like, and you're not responsible for other people and their processing of their emotions, you know? You're always gonna offend somebody, you know what I mean? We have the new moon in Virgo, the new moon in Capricorn, and the full moon in Aries. I feel like a big releasing for you guys, a purging of energy. I feel like you guys are gonna have a cry it out moment where you just release everything, and then you're gonna move forward. And your guides are letting you know that it's time to do exactly that, and it's time to soar again, and it's time to be happy, and you deserve happiness, and you know, it's time to regenerate. Your hard work is paying off. A fiery climax approaches, yeah, and then a time to give rather than take. So I do feel like you should take that time to feel how you feel, for sure. One last time, get it all out, say everything you want to say, you know, scream if you need to, do whatever you need to do, and then it's time to move forward. And that's what your guys are trying to tell you. That is what I have for you, group 4. Per usual, you can hit me up on Etsy if you want to go deeper, if you want a private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're feeling called to. And that is what I have for you today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.